This is me opening up from my heart about what it's like to have the mindset of, I can solve this when your wife has stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. Well, it's a rainy, overcast day in Vancouver, and so that seems like a completely appropriate time to talk about this. It is really frustrating as someone who goes around telling people, never take "it can't be done" for an answer. Never just shrug your shoulders and say, I can't solve this. It's really hard because there is one thing that none of us can solve, and that is being born as a fatal condition. Everyone who is born will die. And so this is me opening up from my heart about what it's like to have the mindset of, I can solve this when your wife has stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. And my wife does. And I love her dearly. And I live every day with the fear and terror of losing her. So no outline, no script, just off the top of my head. These are my real feelings. I think it is hard for creative people to say this is something without a solution. But I'll say it. This is something without a solution. There is work going on. There's a lot of research. I follow it. I'm into innovation. So, of course, it's kind of my thing to be on top of the latest research into breast cancer. I have to live with the knowledge that I can't fix this. And that, for an inventor, is almost impossible. It is my mantra in life that I can fix things, that I will solve things. I might not solve it today, but it will be solved. That I do believe that is true for breast cancer. I do believe that it will be cured. I just don't know if the cure will come soon enough. So here I am, just being honest about how horrible this is. Yeah, it's a rainy day. It's a cloudy day, and it's no shock that that's the day I chose to do this. My first long-form video done outdoors in Vancouver, because this is how I feel. It's gray. It's raining. It doesn't feel hopeful, but I know that without waiting too long, clouds will clear, the rain will clear up, and the sun will come out. I hope to God that it will come out and shine on my wife and myself, and I will try to persevere to that moment. But if she doesn't make it, I'll have to persevere anyhow, because that's what I would want for her, and I'm sure what she would want for me. This is really a hard thing, because I have to admit, no amount of creativity on my part is likely to solve this. The facts are the facts. If new treatments don't come out before things get worse, it will not end well. And so here I am, just hoping that someone will find a cure, something to make it a chronic disease, something to maybe even get rid of it. But I sit here helpless because I am not a medical doctor. I don't have that background that I would need to really do that research. And it's just so frustrating. So there are times when you just have to learn to live with the unknown. And that is really hard, really hard. So that's just what I'm thinking today on this terribly rainy day. I know it's not as much a message of hope as it is a perseverance. I do hope deeply that something will change and she'll be cured. Sometimes you can't just wave the wand at creativity and make a problem go away. I wish it were otherwise. It's just to say that every person who is born will eventually die, and it's a reality that we have to live with. That is the one thing that no inventor is going to cure: death. It eventually comes for all of us. So while we wait, let's live our lives. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's enjoy our families. Let's love those around us. And please, if you have it in you and you have the funding, I would love it if you would make a donation to breast cancer research. It might not help in time for my wife, but it might help in time for yours. We'll catch you next time.